Welcome home. Hi friends, move you over a little bit. I know it has been a hot minute since I've been here. Some things happened. Nothing catastrophic or anything. My last video, like the day I uploaded it, I'd started to see rumors on Facebook that the shop that my booth was at was closing. We hadn't heard anything yet, they hadn't said anything to us, and then finally they did confirm the rumors that the building had been sold. So the people who owned the business did not own the building, they were renting the building. But the building had been sold for what we were told was well above market and an offer they couldn't refuse. So the owners of the store, the business, they decided they didn't want to start all over again. So we had 30 days to fill up our booths, to sell our remaining inventory. We were notified they would not be charging us rent for the last 30 days. So it was a madhouse. I tried to get as much stuff in as I could, as much stuff sold as I could. I did not do a sale in my booth, but I still almost completely sold out. I had a few items left. So that happened. That made me pause everything I was doing, because the last video I was finishing the dresser. The dresser still isn't finished. It's exactly where we left it last time. I haven't had a chance to go work on furniture. There's been other things happening, of course. I do work part-time, very part-time sometimes. Right now it's very part-time. I go to school full-time. But we also have a huge garden, and that has taken up a lot of time. We decided to go all out this year, and that's what we did. It is. I'm looking at it right now at the window. So I'll be bringing you some videos from that as well. In the meantime, I also got the sickness a month ago. So I spent June with the sickness pretty much. And although I didn't have bad symptoms, my symptoms were not bad at all, I still was exhausted. And I'm still exhausted to this day. I'm hoping I can shake it. But in the meantime, I've given myself little challenges. So every week, I've decided I'm just gonna slow it down. I was trying to do too much, I think. I'm just gonna slow things down, really slow them down, and just concentrate on my home right now. I've gotten back into baking bread. I love to bake bread. I love to bake. I was a cake decorator for years, like I've said. And so just having the sickness, I think, and then the booth closing, and it was like a lot of doors were closing, and physically doors were closing for me, because, even though I did not have bad symptoms, I still was very sick and tired. So it all kind of forced me to slow down, to stop, to put things into perspective. And what I came out of it with is I'm gonna for a minute. The only thing certain in life is change, correct? I'm just gonna slow down. I've been really enjoying decorating my home. I have new china cabinets. There's one on either side of me. My fiance had bought for me, and he's been helping me collect some blue and white dishware. And I found some, and I'm going to show you in a minute. But what I have done is giving myself $10 a week. $10 a week to go to the thrift store, to go to yard sales, to look on Marketplace, whatever. Just $10 a week is my budget. And I was able to find some good things. So the first time I went to the thrift store was as soon as my COVID tests were negative. I was stir crazy. I just wanted to get out of the house. And that day with my $10, I'm going to also show you when I'm done what I've done with them, how I've styled them in my house. And you're going to be backwards. But I found this. It's backwards. I'm sorry. The Lord's Prayer in a brass frame. And it's, you know, truly vintage. You can tell from the back, from the sides. It was $1.99 at Goodwill. I found 3 things this week. Only 3 things. A couple weeks. There's another week. I only found 3 things as well, right? Oh no, I found 4 things this week. 4 things, sorry. This adorable little bird. It is actual canvas and painting. The date says this by January 1978 on it. And I just love it. I'm definitely feeling cottage vibes lately, and not just like regular cottage vibes. I really have been enjoying, and I think it's because I was sick, so I was forced to lay down and watch television or watch YouTube videos, and I have really been enjoying European cottages. There's a couple Irish cottages that I really do enjoy watching, the garden tours and how they decorate their homes, and cottage gardens. It just feels homey to me. So that's definitely the direction that I'm going for. You see our dog, one of our dogs behind me. Alright. This is my other find. I don't want to reflect the whole world here. I will just reflect the table. It is an oval mirror. You can see the edging. Really nice. It was half off, so it was $3 that week. So that one. The birds, I don't remember how much they were. I've taken the price tag off, but I do remember I only spent $10, so it is in that price range. And then this little copper piece, a wooden handle. I thought it was endearing. Okay, so that was the first week. The second week, I went and got this little blue and white saucer. It says a Liberty Blue ironstone, made in England. It's a Monticello. It was $1.99. I got Pottery Barn votive candles. It's only missing one. There's 11 in here. They're small, but 99 cents. They have a really soft vanilla scent to them. I thought that was a good deal for 99 cents. The third thing I found that week was this beautiful transferware bowl. And I don't have any red. So this will be my first red piece. It's just beautiful. It says on the back, Johnson Brothers, England, Old Britain Castles. And on the front it says Raglame Castle. Raglan Castle in 1792. But I think it's just beautiful. And a new color to add in here with all my blues and greens. So that was one week, and I know that was exactly $10 because the I always round it up to $10. So I take $10 and they ask if you want to round it up for their schooling, academy, whatever. I always choose to do so. My oldest son, he actually is going back to school through that program. And when he graduated high school, he had only gotten a certificate of completion. He went to a deaf school, and I know he'd missed a lot. He'd had a lot of ear infections and was sick a lot, and, but he only came away with the certificate of completion. And now that he is 32, he's actually going in and getting a real high school diploma. He's doing class by class, and he's considering starting college after he has finished getting his high school diploma. So I'm proud of him for that. My dog. Alright, here's a little something something that was gifted. My oldest daughter, she resells clothing, high-end clothing, vintage clothing. She does very well for herself. If you want to check her out, they have a new platform called Whatnot, WHENOT, and she is Sadie Lady 92, and they have auctions on there. This is a new platform. I've never seen it before, but it's growing hugely. If you are in the market for some name brand, designer, vintage clothing, you should go there and check it out. You know, she does very well. She found me a whole bunch of these. They are Locks of Scotland, made in England, Ironstone, Royal Warwick. I think they're the same company as the Monticello, but this is like colonial stuff, and this is a Scottish line. They're just beautiful. And this is Loch Katrine. I believe they're all the same. Yeah. But she found me 2 sets of them. The first set of 3 was $3.99. And they're like a little bit bigger than a saucer. This is the saucer size. Then she found 6 more. And these were $4.99. So these will look really cute. Just what I need. Okay, and the last week, this past weekend, I didn't go to a thrift store. I went to a garage sale. Actually, we were out running errands all day, and we had seen the same garage sale the prior day, but this day we drove by and the sign said something about everything half off, and books were 10 cents, and so we thought, let's go stop and see what they have. So I'll tell you how much I paid for everything at the end, because she gave me a good deal. So the first thing I got was this candle holder and candlestick. The candlesticks are a little rustic and raggedy looking, and I have 2 of these, but I just put one in here. I have to make it fit still, melt it down and put it in there, and a brass, it's got a little dust, brass candle holder. Alright, and then, oh, that was my mirror, excuse me, and my hat. I got a bag. She gave me the bag as well. She goes, oh, this is a good way to get rid of all those extra tote bags. Have a garage sale, put things in it. Worked for me. I got this cute little dish. It comes off. Love it. I'm thinking about making me a fancy little tea area for me and the granddaughters. When I have my granddaughters over, they like fancy tea, so I call it fancy tea. You have to use teacups and the whole 9 yards. And I got this, don't pay attention to the $5, the mason jar with the lid. I like the glass lid ones just for decor or putting Q-tips and whatnot in, you know. And then to go along with fancy tea, I'm pretty sure this is a courier and I've seen, I can't remember. Let's see. Cute little teacup. My one of my granddaughters, she has to have a teacup every time she comes over. Every meal when she spends the night, she has to have a teacup with her meal. And this tiny little bitty blue and white teacup, just tiny, just let me take the sticker out of the inside. There's a little bird, a bird on the inside. Glare. There we go. Just tiniest little blue and white teacup. And the last thing that I got at the yard sale and this past month, the sign said books for 10 cents. So I was really excited when I saw, I'm trying to find some fall colored books. So I grabbed these, and she said, oh, no, books are going to be 10 cents. Books are going to be free. So just take them. So I grabbed all the vintage looking books that she had. Let's see here. Right, and that is what I have found this past month, what I have been up to, what I've been doing. I will finish the dresser. It won't just sit out there half done, but we've been in the middle of a heat wave, and I don't like to put paint on anything when it's been 100 degrees outside, because I'm in the barn, but I have no air conditioning or anything like that. Right now I'm going to show you exactly what I've done with these pieces. Let's get to it. Alright, here's where I've put the little copper pour thing. I don't even know what it's called. Up here on the top of the china hutch. The blue plates on here. My fiance has John Wayne plates and horse plates, and I have my grandparents' china. Oh, excuse my fingernails. My grandparents' china. I'm incorporating that and his mother's flatware. And on the top, you can see back there is where I put the bowl. So this is this one so far. The bottom is just random tea party china, you know, my granddaughter's. But I haven't finished this. He just bought these two for me. And I'm still working the kinks out. I'm sorry for the glare. The window is right here on the top. And we're going to go across the room to where I put some other pieces. The teacup is right there. The red bowl on the bottom, along with the saucer. The tiny teacup. This is how this one is turning out so far. Put on this side. Oh, glare. Trying not to get glare, but it's everywhere. There's a dog gate right there. On the top here. I'm going to do a dining room tour soon. I love the top of this. Alright, next piece is on the wall over here. Oh, there's a cobweb, looky there. Alright, so I'm trying to build up a little gallery wall here, and I'm just starting. This is what I've got so far in here. But there's the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to venture into the kitchen. Right in here, in this piece is where I put the books and candle stick holder, whatever we call it. There. Down the hall, you're going to see the mirror. My pantry. Bathroom. Alright. So in the bedroom, this is our bedroom. Hello. There I am. Woohoo. Hi. The mirror. And then down here, there's the charming little bird print. Okay, and before we say goodbye, there's one more thing I want to show you guys. Okay, now I'm going to take you to one of my most favorite places, my most favorite times of day. Since Ellie needs to go outside, we're going to go do this. Oh, this is my Ready at Night. He's, wouldn't fit on the outside, so we put it on the inside. Our door gets a little stuck. But this is our porch at night. You can see the mole holes out there in the yard a little bit. And our garden is over there. And these Edison lights and a little privacy blind. I haven't gotten all the way up, it's about halfway. And this is where I like to just sit and listen to the tree frogs. I don't know if you can hear them in the evening. Let's come out here. My herbs. I need to sweep the porch again. There's my new broom. See the leaf blower? Yeah. I told Scott I needed a new broom, and that's what he came home with for me. Works better than a broom. I don't know if you can hear. That's a house across the street. Like my only neighbors out here, though. There's our corral. We put lights all the way around the corral. The pasture. Not the corral, the pasture. So Rowdy's got some friends. And then all the way around, and it is just dark. And believe it or not, there is a street out there. There just is never Ellie always smells the herbs. All the dogs like to come out and smell the herbs. She's smelling parsley today. She was in the basil. But it's just so nice and quiet. I love it. I love it outside here. Alright guys, you have a good night. Thanks for coming.